The Entertainment Advocate Award is presented to an individual who is in the trenches fighting for their clients to get a fair deal, making sure that they understand their contracts and advises them about wealth building. This year's recipient is Vernon Brown, and you will see why he is being honored this year.
Over his illustrious 30-plus year career, Vernon Brown and his V. Brown & Company team have kept his clients financially sound. As he transitioned his services from medical professionals to those in the creative and sports industries early in his career, he realized that a JD and a CPA combo would help him better serve his clients. So he enrolled in Pace Law School in his native New York City. Now, his all-star roster includes many notables, ranging from Public Enemy, Notorious B.I.G. and Erykah Badu, to Ty Law, Vernon Davis, Noemi Lenoir, and ATL Jacob, with him regularly managing client budgets in excess of $60 million and assets exceeding $300 million annually. His 20-year-plus partnership with Cash Money Records is an inspiration to entrepreneurs and a blueprint on how to successfully navigate the music industry as an independent label. Consistently recognized as Billboard Magazine's top lawyers in the music business since 2016, Brown is also a noted philanthropist. In addition to his alma mater, Pace, honoring him with its Law Leadership Dinner and serving on the Pace Law Board of Advisors since 2018, Vernon is an active board member of the T.J. Martell Foundation, the music industry's leading nonprofit to cure cancer. Vernon has successfully raised funds for the Living Legends Foundation and regularly oversees management of his clients' charitable foundations. In 2006, Brown began teaching entertainment law at Pace and added Brooklyn Law School in 2016. Working with the New Orleans Mayor's Office, he arranged for the Cash Money Records label owners to cover June 2020 rents for the city residents impacted by COVID. For his professional excellence and passion for philanthropy, that is why Vernon Brown Esquire is the recipient of the 2023 Living Legends Entertainment Advocate Award.
The founder of the Living Legends Foundation and the chairman emeritus, Ray Harris.
Congratulations to all the other honorees this evening, but I am particularly proud to present this award to Vernon Brown. I go back with Vernon 30-plus years. First met him as a young accountant who found his way into the record business, meeting various black music executives who all fell in love with him, became his clients, and he started there. But that's not the gist of it with Vernon and I. I've seen him go to school at night to get his law degree. I saw him wind up teaching law at those schools. I saw him becoming a business advisor to one of the biggest and baddest record companies in the business. I saw him take on athletes as his additional clients. And all through that time, Vernon has never changed a stripe of his personality and his character. And that is why I'm proud of him. But I'm also proud of him because there's a little crew he has. Myself, Sharon Haywood, Charles Warfield, Barry Mill. All these years, we remained friends. Every year, we all live in different cities. We get together for one night of this hooping and hollering and laughing and being friends and brothers. And that's what I love about Vernon. And there's not enough I can say about him. His character is impeachable. His kindness is remarkable. His friendship, his value, his love of people and his family is undeniable. So this is a Living Legends Award to you, Vernon, but I'm telling you, my brother, it comes with a lot of love. God bless you.
Thank you, Ray. Having Ray Harris introduce me is probably the greatest thing that could ever happen to me, because this brother here is one of a kind. So thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. God bless you, brother. Thank you again, man. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Living Legends Foundation for giving me the honor to be here, but to be honest with you, I've looked at the list of the honorees, and when I saw the names that I was going to be among, they say you're only as good as the company you keep. Well, boy, I'm in some incredible company tonight. I mean, these are individuals that I've admired, from Jackie to Nelson. These are people I've admired my whole career. I've known some of them personally, some of them I've only known from a distance, but even to just be in the list with them is just something that I can only imagine as a dream. So thank you, and thank you to all the honorees for letting me be a part of that with you. I want to thank my family. We all have our families to thank. This is a business that's incredibly, incredibly taxing, and time and travel. I have a wonderful family that's been extremely supportive of me. My oldest daughter, who's my still little daughter, she couldn't be here tonight because she's in her last trimester of her pregnancy, and I'm going to be a grandfather for the first time. So, thank you. Her name is Janelle, and I want to tell her how much I love her. And then my littlest girls are at home in New York, hopefully sleeping right now. And my partner, Lisa, who's sitting over there, I love you and thank you for all the support. Because it's stressful. Our clients are stressful, we're stressful, and I know you have to support and be a part of that, and I thank you for that as well. I have so many people in this room to thank who are clients of mine, who have worked with me, who have worked with clients of mine. There's so many names, I could never begin to name each and every one. But I do want to say that I started in this business, and the person who got me started in this business was a gentleman who's not here tonight, but his name is Barry Mayo. He was my first client. From Barry Mayo, to show how the growth went, came Ray Harris, Sharon Haywood, Sylvia Rohn, David Linton, Tony Anderson. The names, we can go on and on. Vivian Scott Chu, who's here. We can go on and on. There's so many names. And those individuals taught me something. They taught me that, number one, your reputation is everything, to stay who you are, and to be an advocate, to fight, to do everything we can to pull each other together and to make us succeed. Which leads me to what this award is, an advocacy. And the one thing I want to say is I was going to talk about various things, but I said, you know what? I want to talk about what a lot of us is on our minds, and we constantly are thinking about this and have been for many, many years. And it's the equity and inclusion part of the business. When I started 30 years ago, there were heads of black music, presidents of labels. It was flourishing. And then, of course, we saw that diminish greatly. A lot of it because of technology and just a drastic change in the business of music. The good news is I'm seeing a change back in the other direction. I'm seeing the equity part beginning to come our way. But it's up to us, it's up to me and to each of us to speak about it and not kind of talk about it and hide it and whatever. We need to say we need more African American representation, executives, people in the business. We have to have that. We can't dance around the fact, we can't sugarcoat it, but I'm happy to say that since I'm around, I'm at Universal Music, I'm at Sony's offices, I'm at Warner's offices. I can tell you, it's happening. It's happening. I was up at Epic Records to see Sylvia Rohn a few weeks back. I just walked through. She didn't know, but I'm looking, I'm like, wow, this is impressive. I saw all the young African-American kids working there. I was in a meeting at Monty Littman, who's here with us. I was in a meeting in his conference room. I looked around the room and was blown away, just seeing the number of African-American young executives in the room. But I know that this is not being done because they have to be there. They are talented. They are incredibly smart. Given the chance, they're going to become the most senior executives in the industry we can find. And it takes us, that group, to pull them together. which is one of the things why I wanted to be a law professor. It wasn't just to share the knowledge, it was to help students. In the last 16 years, I think I have about 1,500 lawyers who have come through my class. They're all not in entertainment, but many, many, many of them are. I have many of them. I think I have about 4 working at Sony Music right now, and another 3 or 4 that came through that are now at law firms. I have 3 or 4 at Republic Records, in business affairs, at Warner's, at Spotify, and that I consider to be a pipeline. And Dean Anderson, who's the dean of my law school, who's sitting here, thank you for all your support and everything that the law school has done. And the one thing that I'm committed to right now is to help do what we all need to do, is to raise money. David Linton spoke earlier about the scholarship, and I was so impressed to see the young people here and the scholarships that are given. The one thing I'd like to see next year is, instead of 4 here, to see maybe 20 here, maybe 30. Why not? We can do it, guys. The money's out there. First of all, we can contribute our own money, and then we can knock on the door. We can knock on the door and call Monty. We can knock on the door and call John. And we could certainly knock on the door and call Slim over here. In fact, Slim gave me his checkbook. I can use it every once in a while, so I'll just write a couple of checks from him. We won't tell your brother, though. We won't tell Birdman, because he might want to double the amount, because you know how Birdman is. But joking aside, that's what I think we need to do, and that, as an advocate, that's what I'm promising to do, to continue to do, to fight, to get these young people, these interns, these students into the business so that they can become the executives and the true legends that they will become, that we all are today. So once again, God bless everyone, and thank you for this honor. It's been a true pleasure.